Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres.
Nothing happens when I die for you, baby. I'm coming again. I shouldn't trust myself.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Hesung Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Merrill pulls that one down, and there's two away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Bogarts makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Jackson Merrill, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on the move. Makes the catch. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas with the throw to first. And 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
2 down, bases empty. Luis Arraez stands in. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Arraez, multi-time All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Two outs. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Once he digs in.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Musgrove back to work. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Muncy headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag. Ow!
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hernandez will hit next. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayward makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Smith at second with 2 down. Just missed. In the dirt. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Fernando
Padres,
Tatis
the right
Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tatis waits. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there. Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Oh, that's out.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
No strike.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Digging in, Luis Campusano. Foul ball. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off for
coming
Los
off a
Angeles,
series where the
the first
pitching
baseman,
was
number 8,
outstanding,
TJ
we take a look at those numbers.
Yeah, it's been quite a long ride. Got a whole team on my side. Young boy, stay on the grind. 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 Hard times I put up a fight. Took a few wrongs, made them right. Couldn't let opportunities slide. Future was looking too bright. Yo, had to brush his haters off.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now
number
the center
33,
fielder, James Outman.
Outman.
That's too low.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's in there.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The changeup missing. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Hesung Kim. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Outman, the runner at second with one away. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
That one way inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
This to third. Machado in plenty of time to first, and that is that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And
Ball
that
one, no
skips
strike.
in the dirt.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Fought off foul.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a ground ball to first. And he handles
He's
it
out.
himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Always we know, just some things we show.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that one pulled foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to Hernandez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy
Outside,
having those
ball.
elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise,
That's ball
you can
3.
struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing
3
that you
balls,
can do
no strike.
consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that drops in for a strike. To third. Handled by Machado. Tosses across
Got
to
him.
first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Up next
out of the
is
air, lets
the
the defense
designated
work
hitter,
behind him with another
Shohei
ground ball. Good execution.
Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1. On the ground. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round
That's a
pick
ball.
back in 2012.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Not
2
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
Yeah, that's ball 2. That one ripped. That's back there. It's a bomb. That one felt good. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
Ball
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here.
3 balls,
He's been throwing
1 strike.
strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And Will Smith will take his base. He's got a really good eye. You talk about an offensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to left his first time.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And here is Michael for 1. Right down the chute. 0-1.
0-1.
Popped up left side. Bogarts makes his way towards it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. That's inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one way outside, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Base hit, and a good start to the inning.
This
Chris
game for the
Taylor,
Dodgers.
and he'll be the injury
Now
replacement,
playing
taking
third
over
base.
third.
Number 3.
Here's Mark Canha.
Chris
Grounded out
Taylor.
his first time up. That's
that's
outside,
out.
and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hey,
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to
first
start
baseman, number
expanding the
4,
zone.
Louis.
Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden
Ryan.
that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-1.
Arise in the box now. Take strike 1. That one the other way. And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side,
The right fielder.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two on, 1 out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going
No
to try to
ball,
make a
2
pitch
strikes.
that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Yamamoto sends her packing.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive
Third
side of the
baseman,
game,
number
right? I mean,
13.
missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Throws to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for Los
pitcher's
Angeles,
duel so
the
far.
first
Here's how the
baseman,
starters
number
have performed up to this point.
Hernandez.
Musgrove back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the
The center
count right
fielder,
there.
number
He got that
33,
front foot
James
down, and pitch recognition was
Outman.
on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, James Outman doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 3, and Java Joe gets his second punch out of the game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Los Angeles, Tae-Sung Kim. Swing and a ball popped up. Machado has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Fly ball to right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a runner at 3rd, 2 men out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here comes Chris Taylor, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. On the ground to 3rd, and that one handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing.
Home ground to explore.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the latest
Padres,
news from around the
the
league.
catcher, Luis Campusano.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running, get their from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's a vision, everybody in competition on the same mission. So why they dish, don't nobody play.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses the zone, 2-0.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a
That's
group.
off the plate.
And another ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
batter,
didn't offer
number
at it.
2.
Now he has somebody to worry
Shortstop,
about over at
Sander
first.
And here
Bogarts.
comes Sander Bogarts. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And misses
that's it,
inside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Jake
Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1, he grounded out to first his last time. And downstairs,
Counts 1-0.
Campusano leads off first with one away. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike.
Ball, that's in.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a 3-1 on the way. Popped up. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the
The
plate.
left
Had
fielder,
pretty
number
good timing on it.
22,
Just got underneath it a little
Jason
bit and popped it up.
Hayward.
Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward.
We go. Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we should.
First offering, and it just misses. That one drifts inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a swing and a miss there. The Padres trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes. That's ball 2.
Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So bases all loaded up.
Canna.
And now, Mark Canna. Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs. Bases are full. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss. And
1
that's
ball,
strike 2.
2 strikes.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Right at the plate. Got it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jason Adams.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shout out Pieces, LLB. I never told Mugga I live right across the street. The memory is deadly. I remembered your name, my sister crying for weeks. Way too many sacrifices.
First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Morejon, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Ashby also getting ready. He was late there, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Michael Conforto. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering upstairs. Smith over at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. No outs, runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 2 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Outman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. That one misses in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Honda also throwing. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out of the game, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Kirby Yates.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny
Now Machado up here. And that's outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 50.
Hesung Kim digs in now.
Adrian.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Now that's outside.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Morejon goes 5 feet 11 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Chris Taylor. That's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Blake Trinan.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now it's going to be Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
Foul ball there. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes X to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. A towering shot to center. It's 4-3.
They just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
And it's even up. That's a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Late Trinan won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. He goes down looking. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside. That one not close. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to go. Ashby warming up as well. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, no outs. Conforto will hit next. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. A really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now here is James Outman, 1 for 3. And no one can get there. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for LA, Hesung Kim. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Hernandez, the lead runner, out at second. Outman at first, 2 out of the inning. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll.
And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter,
Now
and the
back.
bullpen is following
Designated
suit.
hitter,
It's just a
Park.
good day as a manager or as a
Yeah,
pitching
no.
coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now the DH for the Padres, Mark Canha. There's a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one catches the corner for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down
One
and
ball,
in, moved his
2
feet.
strikes. Ball, that's low.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
The
to
first
even
baseman,
that
number
count
4,
off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Anthony Banda will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan
Number
Phillips.
59.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 3.
Back to you, I keep rolling, rolling. Back to you, if I'm a river running on, you're the ocean.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robert Suarez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 75. Robert Suarez.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Miguel Rojas.
There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And now the 0-1. Slice down the right side. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle, base hit.
The third baseman, number
1
3,
down. Chris Taylor, the next to hit. Taylor tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. In the dirt, blocked.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Pickoff throw. Ohtani back in. Ohtani over at first with 1 away. That one in triple digits. That's hard hit in the line. They got it for out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 1-2.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner
66.
Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Junior.
This one in the air. Taylor settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Outman gets under it. Corrals it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Now
That is an
batting,
excellent
catcher,
pace.
Luis.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Luis Campusano. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Scott is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
The 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I feel like Joe Musgrove, scoring a play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pass. Buffs, give me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. No hotel. Dinner, the room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip the switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. And back Supreme 98 size 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find him in the matches so perfectly with his new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I really love you.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.